Hey guys, welcome back. It's been a while. Little video. Eberlestock backpack here. Just picked this guy up. As none of you know, I'm a big game hunter now. I go out and kill lots of stuff. Decided to pick up a pack. I got a bunch of stuff over there. Eberlestock packs. Really like them. Own a couple Phantoms, G3, G2, some kind of Phantoms. Pardon me. And those are just kind of more of like a military target range kind of deployment bag. This guy is a little bit more geared towards hunting. This is the Eberlestock M5, Mike 5, Team Elk edition. And the Rocky Mountain Elk Foundation has basically kind of contracted with Eberlestock, and they made a backpack that kind of met their needs. And this is what you get. So this is their doppelganger camo pattern. Kind of nice. This is a G1. They have a G2 now, but they're pretty close to the same thing, minus the lid here, which is fine. So yeah, we'll just kind of dive into it. There's a lot of buckles and things to open and kind of look at on this pack, so it'll probably be a bad video, but whatever. First thing is it has two buckles here that kind of control the lid. The top lid does have like a little pouch. I don't know what you would put in there. You could probably put a suppressor in there if it was small, some various gear. It does have a MOLLE panel here. Eberlestock does have a lot of little pouches and stuff that connect to the MOLLE panels, so it does have an option for that. Fold that open. That is the camo name. It does have this nice Team Elk thing on there. It does have this thing, which is kind of cool. You can't see it because I'm a shitty cameraman. This is called the bow bucket, and this guy clips in to the pack up here, and you can loosen it and it'll create like a little shelf, so you can put your bow in there and just kind of snug everything up, which is kind of nice. It flips out of the way. It does have a pack frame here, so you would put your game bag here. It would rest on the frame. This would come around. You can kind of see I have a decent amount for a game bag. All these straps and stuff have a lot of adjustment, so you can make it rather large. It does have a lot of compression straps, which is nice. I do like that compared to the Phantoms that don't have a lot of compression straps. This does, so it'll definitely lock down a lot of your, I guess, your load. Got some external pockets. It does have some MOLLE on there. They do have the little bungee thing to tighten them down if you want to attach some kind of MOLLE something on there. This is like a felt leather thing. You could probably cut it if you wanted to. I'm not going to, but it does have a pretty long pocket. You'd easily be able to get a spotting scope in here. It does have a clip for a hydration bladder if you wanted to do that. It does have their nice waterproof zippers. They are very robust. It does have some leather over it. This is a, what the hell you would call this? Same thing on the other side too. So basically kind of mimics. This is an interesting bag compared to the Phantoms, which is only a, I guess, a top or a front open. This has two ways of opening, which I kind of like. On the front, I'm going to call this the front, I guess. It does have like a little slip-in pouch. I don't know what you put in there. You can put some leaves and stuff in there. It does have, boom, a little zipper, so you can zip it. Inside the lid, it does have another just little pouch, a little zipper mesh pouch, which is kind of nice. Inside, it's got some garbage in there. Another couple pouches, just little slip-in pouches. This guy Yeah, it's about 6 inches long. Same thing on that side here. So it's got 1, 2, 3, 4 little pouches, and then just a whole, just main cargo space, I guess. No molly paneling or anything like that in there. No big deal. Zippers are nice, seem to work. They aren't the waterproof. You can kind of see they are water resistant. They do have this little cover over them, but they're not the external. So these guys have like a little rubber cover over the zippers. This is just what you would find on like the Phantoms or the Gunslinger type zippers. They are, you can see that is a really robust zipper itself, but it is not this cool little leather covered, but it is all covered up with the actual pack itself, so there isn't much chance that this is going to get wet and get into the zipper. All this stuff is pretty waterproof. It's not watertight, obviously. If you were to go swimming with it, it would get wet sooner or later, but it will not get wet in the rain. One kind of cool thing that I do like about this pack is it has the option to open it from the front, but it also has the option to open it from the top. I'll see if I can do this one-handed. This has kind of like a little drawstring bag, so you can kind of get in there and grab stuff out. So if you are standing up or if this pack is on you, you don't have to set the pack down or open it this way and have everything fall out like the Phantom. I had to lay this pack down completely flat to open it, whereas everything would just kind of fall out if I opened it vertically. I could access it through the top as well, which is kind of nice. And then it just has a quick little drawstring. Kind of cool. Again, you can kind of see nice little etching for the model. It's a Team 5 or M5 Team Elk. Kind of coming over. It has another pouch here. This is their rifle scabbard. Similar to the Phantom Gunslinger. This one has an actual zippered pocket. So I guess it just kind of keeps everything tight. That way, like the Phantom, you have the main pack and it kind of sways back and forth, and there's no way to really secure the scabbard closed or tight. If you had a rifle in here, it would just go in, and it would be fine. I'm not gonna undo this whole thing just for time's sake and ease of use, but this is a Barrett MRAD with a Night Force attacker on there with the magazine. It will fit in there. I don't have the rear or the lower portion of the scabbard put in, but the thick part will fit in to the hole. Normally I would carry this thing muzzle down, but again, I don't want to wrestle this thing in there just for the sake of the video. Does show that the thickest part is going to be the magazine with the scope, and it fits in there just fine. So I do really like that. And it conceals really well. You can't even see it anymore. Oh my gosh, it's gone. But that being said, you can just run it as another storage compartment. If you had small game, you could put it in there, zip it up. You could just use it as a storage thing. Seems to work just fine. Coming down, you do have the pack frame here. Also have a finger. Hey-oh. That is the base of the pack itself. This guy would come wrap around. That's the little bow bucket. And like I was saying, you can kind of see, you'd put the barrel, the muzzle down here, and it would facilitate more than enough room for the barrel And obviously when you don't want that thing dangling around, it just kind of folds back underneath just fine. The frame is pretty light, but so compared to other backpacks, and I'm not really a backpack expert, supposedly they're relatively heavy. I don't think that this, for all the features and pockets that you do have, I don't think it's really all that heavy. There is a trade-off with anything. You are getting kind of a heavy fabric. It's a softer kind of, it's not nylon, it's kind of like a felt. It is like a felty kind of fabric, so it is a little, I guess, heavier, I would say, than like a nylon. You are getting, you know, the waterproof zippers that are kind of the military grade zipper, which is nice. So this backpack does weigh in a little bit heavier than like what a QU or other kinds of hunting packs. I think they advertise this as like a 6 pound or 6.5 pound backpack. It doesn't feel that heavy, but I'll take their word for it. This is the waistband. Pretty nice. Similar to like what the Phantom would have. This can come out if you want it to come out. Adjustable shoulder straps for thicker framed guys, and just kind of a MOLLE panel comes in. Pretty darn secure. It does have a carry handle up here to pick it up. This is nice. This is nice padding kind of all throughout. The shoulder padding is kind of lacking compared to the back, but it is nice to have the back padding, and the padding on this is underneath as well. So it's kind of like a lumbar, like an extra lumbar pad to kind of, I guess, alleviate the frame. The frame comes up and around. I believe this is their large frame. These guys are aftermarket accessories. They're just little additional panels. The backpack would just come with these little MOLLE straps, and then you can buy these guys additionally if you want to. Just kind of nice just to have a little bit of extra storage and things just kind of in your waist that you can access, gear, snack, whatever you want. They do have their pretty darn hefty buckle system for the waistband, and they do have a very, very tactile, solid lock on there. I've never broken one of these. They put up with a lot of abuse. They are very, very tough backpacks, and buckles, all their hardware is really nice. That being said, yeah, that's just a quick, I guess it's not even quick anymore, but that's just kind of a walk around of one of the packs. I might be doing a comparison. I have a bunch of backpacks now. I did just get this guy as well, an Eberlestock X2, and I just picked this guy up, which is the M5 Team Elk. It's their version 1. So might be just doing a little comparison on like what you get, but that's a walk around of the Eberlestock Team Elk M5. If you guys have any questions or want to see something a little bit more specific, hit me up, leave a question, comment. Can always add more or make it short. I do appreciate the subscribers. Another nice thing too, they include these little Velcro things, so these long ass straps, you can roll them up once you get everything cinched down, and you can Velcro them together so they're not hanging out everywhere. You know, if you did want to loosen up and use the bow bucket, put your bow in there, cinch it down, and your bow will stay in there. I will eventually put my bow in there just to see how it fits. The rifle I'm pretty familiar with. If you know anything about Eberlestock, they do a good job with, I guess, their rifle scabbards. The bow bucket system is kind of new to me, so I'm going to play around with that. I'll do like a little short or something on it. Potentially a video. But anyways, 519 of us, I believe. So like and subscribe. It's always appreciated. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you're still with us, if you're not, shame on you. Like and subscribe if you want to. If you don't want to, don't. Be true to yourself. Stay safe. Stay dangerous. And we'll catch you out wherever I see you.